PacerPro also offers an entire search interface. So, for those of you that need to go to Pacer to search for particular cases, you can do so from PacerPro, and it'll be much faster and easier. Just click the search icon in the upper left-hand corner, and this will bring you to our portal that provides direct real-time access to all federal district court, bankruptcy court, appellate courts, and the Pacer case locator system. There are two key advantages of using our system. One, it's one portal and you can search multiple courts at once. So for example, if I think that a new Apple patent case was filed yesterday in California, but I'm not quite sure which court, search all of them. Here I can enter my party name or my attorney name, and limit by nature of suit if I want to. I can enter the date range here, or type in a date range that's appropriate, and enter my client code. Note that there is no additional charge for using our system to search Pacer. It's just going to be a nicer experience. We also provide direct real-time access to the Pacer case locator system. Case locator is a great, cheap way to perform nationwide searches. For example, let's search for Donald Trump. I'm not going to enter a date filing range here because the nationwide search feature through Pacer is really quite economical. Usually it won't be more than 30 or 40 cents to create a nationwide profile. That search failed because I accidentally put Trump's first name in the first box and his last name in the second box. The first thing that the system will do, regardless of whether or not you are doing a search on the individual district courts or on the nationwide, is generate little case summaries. So we can clearly see the case title, court, judge, first and last filing, when it was closed, number of docket entries, and matched term. Second, what it will do is generate a report for us, along with graphics. So here we're going to get about 200 results back from the Donald Trump litigation. And in just a second, we'll see a nationwide breakdown of all of the cases. So he's got a lot of litigation out in New York, a fair amount in California, Florida. 182 of the total 221 results are civil. Another 26 are bankruptcy. Here's the breakdown nationwide of the types of litigation. I can also specify for certain states and see the breakdown, for example, in California and Florida. I can also see the case volume. So this is quite interesting because it gives you direct insight into how long his cases are lasting. So for the last 3 years, the dark blue is any case that is pending from a previous year, and the light blue is something that was started new. So the vast majority of his cases are lasting for more than 1 year. Here I'm just looking at California and Florida litigation. I could have chosen to just look at, for example, contract cases and see how long those tended to last. I can just look at the 15 open cases or the 206 closed. I have a full breakdown of the nature of suit. So again, we could choose to look at just contract cases where Donald Trump appeared as a defendant to then see if, everybody is suing him for the same type of contract issue. I can see the different types of bankruptcy. I can choose for party role, debtor, cross-defendant, cross-claimant. I can select for matched term. And I also have a profile of how many cases are filed per year. This is often very interesting because it'll give you a heads up that certain things must have happened in a particular litigant's corporate history. For example, here we've got relatively steady litigation until 89-90 when there's this huge spike. And if we scroll down again, 2009, 10, and 11, you again see a huge spike. Now, if I were suing Trump or trying to pitch him as a client, I'd probably want to jump into a couple of those cases and just see what was happening. So we scroll back up. You can then sort for most recent activity, most recent filing, A to Z or Z to A. You can download an Excel spreadsheet that will contain comprehensive information about all of the search results, as well as giving you information as to who ran the search, when, over what date range, what filters were applied. You've always got direct one-click access to the underlying docket sheet. And you can either bookmark the case by clicking the double arrow. And as you can see here, Aaron will now appear, share it, or set up tracks. We have more comprehensive videos located on our website, and I am always happy to answer any questions that you might have. There are actually a number of other features on the PacerPro system. But for those of you who are just getting started today, the key features to remember are that we can set you up to receive real-time email alerts with your documents attached. Just let us know which cases you'd like to have provided to you. From the docket sheet itself, you're able to run searches using the filter bar, do batch downloads by clicking Select All and Download Selected. From your My Cases tab, you've got direct one-click access to all of your docket sheets. And from the search results page, you'll get a comprehensive nationwide or state-by-state view of all of the cases for the same cost as on Pacer, with the same up-to-dateness and completeness, but with a just much better experience that will allow you to spend more time reading and analyzing the underlying documents and less time looking for them.